great house of Collinwood appears majestic and serene in the fading afternoon sun. But there is no serenity within its walls. For Collinwood is a house that contains many secrets, dark, ominous secrets. And those who try to uncover them will find themselves in great danger. On the previous night, a seance was held, and the spirit of a woman was contacted. Her words will lead to the uncovering of other secrets, dangerous secrets. And those who are attempting to unravel the mysteries of Collinwood will find themselves in greater peril than they realize.
Murdered?
That's what she said.
Who could have murdered her?
Well, that's the mystery.
But didn't she say? She didn't give any indication?
I've told you everything she said.
Well, tell me again. There was a seance, and Mrs. Johnson went into a trance, and then what?
Madame Finlay spoke to Mrs. Johnson and told us that she had been killed and murdered.
What else did she say? What were her exact words?
Well, first, she identified herself as Janet Findlay. Then she mentioned the children.
The children?
Then she spoke of a panel, a room, waiting in a room. And after that, she screamed that she'd been murdered, and Mrs. Johnson collapsed.
I wonder why she mentioned the children.
Well, I can think of 3 possibilities.
Yes?
Some kind of danger, and Madame Findlay wanted us to know about it. Or that the children knew who the murderer was.
The third?
The third seems incredible. But it could be a reason why Madame Findlay wanted us to know about the children.
What is it?
The children themselves killed Madame Findlay. I told you it would seem incredible.
Well, it certainly does. Why would they do it? How would they do it?
I don't know, which is why I tend to discount the possibility.
Barnabas, your second possibility makes most sense. That the children know something they're not telling us.
I agree. I can't believe that those children are totally innocent. Their behavior was too strange.
Well, have you questioned them?
No.
Well, aren't you going to?
Well, I don't think that I can get either of them to admit anything. David is too clever. But I want them to not be suspicious of me.
Amy's alone in her room now. Why don't you talk to her?
I don't think that would be very wise, Julia.
But Barnabas, of the 2 children, I think Amy would be the one to talk to.
Well, that's true.
Well, couldn't you talk to her without rousing any suspicion?
I'll try.
Well, I'll get her. Amy.
Oh, hello, Dr. Hoffman.
Come into the drawing room. Barnabas wants to talk to you.
Hello, Amy.
Hello, Barnabas. What did you want to talk to me about?
Come over here and sit beside me.
All right.
Do you remember Madame Findlay, who was here some time ago?
Oh, yes, I remember her.
Did you ever talk to her?
Yes.
What did she say to you?
She asked me a lot of questions.
What kind of questions?
Funny questions.
Well, can you give me an example of one?
I don't remember any of them. I just remember that she was here. And that we talked for a little while, and then she went away.
And that's all you remember?
I also remember that Mrs. Stoddard was looking for her. Did she ever find her?
Yes, Amy. She found her.
Mrs. Stoddard was worried about her. She was all right, wasn't she?
Yes, she's fine.
Why are you asking me these questions?
Well, we're trying to locate her, and we thought you might be able to help us.
Well, I don't know where she is. She didn't tell me where she was going.
I see.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Yes, that's all, Amy.
Can I go outside and play with David?
Of course, run along. But I want you both to be back before dark.
All right, I'll tell David.
Barnabas, I honestly believe she was telling us all she knows.
Well, I'm not so sure.
She doesn't know Madam Finley died. Mrs. Stoddard thought it would be too much of a shock to tell the children, so she kept it from them. Now, I was watching Amy. I saw all her reactions when she talked about Madam Finley, and I know that she doesn't know anything about her death.
Possibly not. I don't know what to think.
I think there's someone else we have to go and talk to.
Who?
Chris Jennings.
Chris, what for?
Barnabas, I keep thinking of that strange woman who came into my room and led us to him when Chris was dying. Chris might know something about her, something that would lead us to clear up the mystery in this house. There might be a connection.
Oh, Julia, he said he knew nothing about her. He's already told us that.
Barnabas, he might know more than he's able to tell us.
What do you mean?
I have a plan. You wait here. I'll be right back.
Amy!
Hi.
Hey, I was going to come up to Collinwood tonight and see you. I thought you knew that.
I did, but I wanted to see you now.
Any special reason?
No, I just wanted to see you.
Well, good. Hey, you want some soda? I was just about to have some coffee myself.
No, thanks.
Okay. How are you?
Happy. Happier than I've been in a long time.
Oh? What makes you so happy?
You.
Me? Why are you happy about me?
Because you're going to be all right.
All right. Amy, why wouldn't I be all right?
I went to Bangor yesterday.
Amy, are you trying to change the subject?
No. I just thought you might want to hear about my trip. You do want to hear about it, don't you?
Well, yeah, honey, sure. Excuse me. Oh.
May we come in?
Oh, please do.
Amy, I thought you were playing with David.
Well, David didn't want to play with me, so I came to see Chris instead.
Amy, I think you'd better go back to Collinwood now. It's getting dark.
Will you come to see me later, Chris?
Yeah, sure will.
Bye.
Bye-bye. She's a strange kid. Sometimes she says things I don't understand.
Such as?
She just told me I was going to be all right. I don't know what she meant.
Chris, do you think that Amy's changed since she's moved to Collinwood?
I don't know. Why, did you want to talk to me about Amy?
No, I wanted to talk to you about that strange woman.
The woman who led us over here after you were poisoned. The lady who saved your life.
Yeah, what about her?
Are you sure you don't know anything about her? The tall, blonde woman in a long, flowing dress. You don't know anything?
No, nothing.
Think, Chris.
I have, and believe me, she's as much a mystery to me as she is to you.
Chris, are you willing to trust us?
Sure, of course.
I want to hypnotize you.
Hypnotize me for what?
Well, there may be some block in your conscious memory. But if I hypnotize you, I can reach your unconscious mind. And we may be be able to find out what we want to.
I don't know anything about the woman. I swear I don't.
Are you willing to submit to hypnosis?
It's our only hope of finding out about the woman, and we must find out who she is.
All right, if you think it'll do some good.
Someone's here. Who is it? Beth. Why are you here? David's angry. Is Quentin angry too? Why do you want me to have this doll? No. Don't tell me. I know.
Now, you must do everything I tell you to.
I will.
Good. Are you ready to begin?
Yeah.
I want you to clear your mind of all thoughts and just look at this, Chris, and listen to my voice.
What is that?
Never mind. Just keep looking at it and listen to my voice. Do you understand?
Yes.
Keep looking at it, Chris. Do you see the lights?
Yes.
Keep watching the lights. Concentrate on the lights.
The lights.
Now I want you to try to find the center of the light.
Center.
Have you found it?
I think,
Have you found it?
yes, I have found the center of the light.
Good. Now I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer them until I snap my fingers. And you're going to answer them honestly. Do you understand?
Yes.
I want you to tell me what you know of a tall, blonde woman in a long, flowing white dress. Do you know her? Do you know such a woman, Chris? Do you know her?
No.
Think. Concentrate. A tall, blonde woman in a strange, pale, flowing dress. Never saw her?
No.
You know nothing about her?
No. Nothing.
It's no use.
What happened?
I hypnotized you and we talked.
Did I tell you anything?
No, I don't think you know anything about the woman we saw.
Oh. I was hoping I did.
So are we.
We may as well go back to Collinwood, Julia. We'll see you later, Chris.
Yes. I'm sorry you didn't find out anything. Believe me, I'm as disappointed as you are.
I believe you, Chris.
I know what you want me to do, but why do you want me to do it? All right, I won't ask any questions. I'll do it as long as nobody will get hurt. Nobody will get hurt. You promise me? Barnabas, did you hear something?
No, did you?
I thought I did, but I suppose I imagined it.
Probably an animal in the underbrush.
No, I guess you're right.
Dad? Dad?
Barnabas, what are we going to do about Chris?
What we've been doing. There's nothing else we can do until you find a better way to treat him.
But what if I can't? What if I can never find a way to help him?
I don't want to think about that.
Barnabas, we must think about it. Barnabas, if we can't help him, then we've got to expose him. There's no other alternative.
None.
Who are you? Those clothes. You're the one. You're the woman. What is it you want? What? What? I don't understand. What do you mean? Can't you talk? What's that? What, the tree? I mean, why are you pointing at the tree? What? Hey, where are you? Hey!
Barnabas, have you seen Amy?
Well, no, didn't she come back from Chris's house?
Well, yes, but then she disappeared again.
Well, isn't she with David?
No, he's in his room alone.
Well, she must be in the house somewhere.
Yes, but where? Mrs. Johnson and Maggie, they've been looking for her.
Well, we better go find out.
Well, I'll look upstairs.
Amy?
Amy?
Oh, Mr. Collins.
What is it, Chris?
I saw her. The woman you were talking about, I just saw her.
Where?
In the woods.
What?
I was sitting in the cottage, and suddenly I feel this strange music. I went out into the woods, and there she was, just the way you described her. It had to be her.
What happened?
Nothing. She just disappeared. One minute she was there, the next minute she wasn't.
Well, you better take me to the spot where you saw her.
Right here. Right here. This is it. The exact spot.
Well, did the woman speak to you at all?
No, she just stood. She was about where I am, and she was pointing at the ground, and she sort of lifted her arm and... Now, wait a minute. That shovel wasn't there before.
Well, it must mean that we're to dig with it. That's why she pointed out that spot.
Well, what do you suppose it all means?
I don't know, but let's start digging.
Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop.
Amy!
Oh, hello, Dr. Hoffman.
Amy, where have you been? We've been looking everywhere for you.
Downstairs in the basement playing. Look what I found.
Doll.
Yeah.
suppose so. He's very old.
Yes, it is. But I won't let it get broken or anything. I'll be very careful. I won't let anything happen to it.
It's a coffin. It's a child's coffin.
Coffin without markings and an unmarked grave.
Whose do you suppose it is?
I don't know, but I think we better open it.
Open it? Do you think we should?
Well, the woman must have brought us to it for a reason. Whatever she wanted us to find out must be inside that coffin.
Let's just get it open then.
Dark Shadows is a Dan Curtis production.